Zoom. Those of you who are joining by Zoom should be in and able to comment. Cannot see your comments just yet, but give me a moment and it will be opened up for comments. Making sure that we're going live as well here. All righty, there we go. Okay, I'm going to mute this. Hang on a second. And it will got that feedback over with. There you go. Shows us on Facebook right now. Let's put us over there. All right, you should be able to, let me enable our chats here on Zoom as well. And Facebook, come back up over here. Thank you. Oops, what did we do? Hold on again, I know. This has been a technically challenging day, so thank you all for being so patient. We're working on getting this right now. We had it a moment ago and then we lost it. All right. Tell you what, we're not going to fight too much with it. Let's go ahead and get started. There we go. I think we've got the best up we can have. You should be able to leave comments in both sections. Okay, so hello there and welcome again to the Lightning Room. Sorry for the incredible delay that we've had. You were so patient and appreciated. You will hear a recording come on here soon. And this is so, it is, I'm able to get this on our Facebook. Should our Facebook not be recording? It's given us some trouble here in the last weeks. Thank you. From Ami, hello, darling. You give us all permission to be human. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is one of the most eventful journeys I imagine that we will be taking. Nonetheless, we will take it as humans. Okay, here we go. Okay, this week's discussion is going to take us on a range of a couple of different things. We had 3 questions out this week. One was about mocktails, one was about unity and all of us kind of banding together, and one is a general, how are you feeling? I would like you to know that the mocktails took lead constantly, that we had more response. We had probably 2/3 of the responses on mocktails as we had on anything else. The question was, what is a mocktail? And if you know, then what is your favorite one? Hint, everybody remember the old Shirley Temple? Yeah, that was probably the original mocktail, I would think. Anyway, next was we're going to explore the ever popular subject of, do you have a New Year's resolution? What is it? Do you keep it? And which one have you kept? Let us know. Do let us know. And then we'll delve into the question of unity. Regardless of who you voted for, do you believe we are in this together? Are we all in this together? So that is the next thing we'll delve into. And then in general, how's everybody feeling? All right, let me know if videos are good. Let me know if audios are good. Any problems with anything, let me know. Let me minimize my Zoom here because that really lets me see our other comments going on. A cocktail without alcohol. Yes, it is a cocktail without alcohol. And I had no idea how many types of those mocktails there would be. Okay. All right, so let's start. Before we start with our mocktails and our first question of, because that's like I said, 2/3 of our stuff was our mocktails. Some lighthearted New Year's resolution jokes, I'd say. How about that? Why did the New Year's resolution take up yoga? Why did the New Year's resolution take up yoga? Any idea? Any comments? To get a better stretch out of the truth. Yeah. Okay. Well, what's a New Year's resolution's favorite type of party? What's a New Year's resolution's favorite type of party? A ball that, hold on, boo. Is that boo because it was so bad? It's a pretty bad one, wasn't it? I didn't write it. I'm just reading them. What's a New Year's resolution favorite type of party? A ball that drops after just the first 2 weeks. I was trying to figure that one out actually, because um, is that because we all last 2 weeks before we lose our resolutions and it goes back to something else? But why did the gym close down in February? Why did the gym close down in February? And then I'll stop, okay? Why did the gym close down in February? It couldn't keep up with everyone's abandonment resolutions. Yeah, I don't know. Resolutions are that'll be interesting. You guys had bunches to say about your resolution, so I'm excited to see that. Um, too damn cold. Yes, it is too damn cold. I'm sorry. It is. And did you hear how cold? Like, you were up where in New York, so that's very cold. Louisiana froze and got snow. New Orleans got snow. I mean, crazy kind of stuff. Yeah, that's too much. All right, I'm gonna bypass our quotes tonight real quickly because I think let's just go right into are you gym closed because it was gym closed because it was too damn cold? Yeah, that's okay. Sorry, my bad. Yes, that's a great answer because it was too cold. Yeah, it was. But yeah, I know, right? I have responses on the New Orleans and all the snow down south. Crazy kind of weather. Okay, are you familiar with mocktails? And do you have a favorite one? And just one that you want to mention. So I'm going to read. We have email. I don't have names. I didn't get all the names of them. And we have our responses that come through our YouTube and our Facebook. So sometimes you'll hear a name and sometimes no name. Um, Emma says, yes, I enjoy a virgin mojito. It's so refreshing. Um, Tropical Breeze. Here's another one. Tropical Breeze. It has pineapple juice, coconut water, a splash of lime juice, and a drizzle of honey. Ah, that is very good. What is in a Shirley Temple, as a matter of fact? Someone put that as one of their favorite drinks. Someone said, what is in a Shirley Temple? It's got like grenadine, soda water, lime, maybe. I'm not sure. Somebody Google that. What is in a Shirley Temple? Okay. Samantha says, oh, yes, pomegranate spritzer or frizz is my favorite. It is made with pomegranate juice, ginger ale, and a squeeze of lime. Oh, all of these have really just some wonderful. Here's some more. Um, Laura says, I'm not familiar, but I am intrigued. What are some popular ones? Oh, yes, I've heard of the Shirley Temple. Yeah, that's one. A berry bliss. It's made with blackberries, raspberry, a hint of vanilla syrup, and sparkling water. Um, Says Ava. I adore mocktails. Another one of my go-tos is a cucumber mint cooler, made with cucumber slices, lemon juice, simple syrup, and tonic water. Wow. Yeah, okay. So like I said, this is there's quite a few of these. Grace says, I too am not familiar, but I'd love to know more. And I love pomegranate. Great, great. That's a good one. Emma says, yes, I've tried a few. My favorite is a cranberry orange fritz and a peach paradise. Okay, a peach paradise is my favorite. It's made with peach nectar, lemon juice, honey, and sparkling water. Mm, this is making me want to be an alcoholic. I know, right? Because these are some pretty tasty looking little things there. Okay, Liam also says, yeah, I'm getting eager to find out more. Okay, so now we're just encouraging this type of behavior. Okay, Brian with a rosemary lemonade made with fresh lemonade, a sprig of rosemary, and soda water. All right, that's one thing that makes them all right. The soda water is it, and then there's tropical sunset. It's made with passion fruit, pineapple juice, and a splash of grenadine. Ay, these sound wonderful. There's a virgin sangria. It's a mix of grape juice, orange juice, and sliced fruit, oranges and berries, and soda water. Oh, that sounds absolutely wonderful. Oliver says raspberry rose cooler. And he is getting the ingredients for us. Raspberry cooler is raspberry puree, rose water, a hint of lemon juice, and soda water. Guys, I realize when I put my head down, everything sort of, my whole face goes away. Hi there. Try to hold my face up a little bit more there. Say hello to you. Kevin says, I don't know much about them, but I've just learned all I need to know. I'm going to give this a try. Excellent. I think everyone's going to learn how to want to be non-alcoholic. Oh, I know the raspberry one does. That does sound tasty, doesn't it? Also, there's a virgin pina colada, coconut milk, pineapple juice, and a small scoop of crushed pineapple. Mmm. That sounds really good too. Um, yeah, any pina colada kind. I love the pineapple coconut mix thing. I like that. I think I like that one. Okay, last and not least is let's hear from Sherry, and it is a vanilla cream soda mocktail. Vanilla cream soda mocktail. Vanilla extract, club soda, and a splash of cream or non-dairy creamer. Mm, all sound refreshing. All sound yummy, yummy, delicious. Yummy, yummy, delicious. Okay. Um, let's move into what is a New Year's resolution that you have stuck to? Not that, excuse me, not that you want to, not that you would like to, not that you almost did. Now, be honest. Only all of us. What is a New Year's resolution that you have stuck to? And benefits or something great about it, please do tell us. Oh, I know the vanilla cream does. Not making resolutions. That's easy to stick to. I love that answer. That's the best one. I don't think I've seen anybody say that. So let's see. Let's see what everyone comes up to. I've stuck to not making one. That's great. I like it. Every day, shoot, every day is a dang resolution for something. Okay, Emily says, I've consistently done a daily gratitude journal since last New Year's. Hey, congratulations. Way to go, Emily. That's great. I yeah, excellent. Way to go. James says, I vowed to eat healthier and I've stuck to meal prepping every week last year. Very good. And is that something you're sticking with this year or how's that working for you? Sophia said, last year I promised myself I'd read more books and I read 20. Absolutely great. Gratitude daily, powerful stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just waking up and remembering that in itself was an awesome feat, just a really awesome feat. Um, is a nice thing to remember. Ethan said he promised to finally run a marathon, and I finished my first one in the fall. Congratulations to you, Ethan. Congratulations. Kevin said I started meditating for 5 minutes every morning, and it's become part of my routine. That was a couple of years ago. That is excellent. That's the thing about, I guess, about sometimes, however we start it and whatever we want to call it or whatever we name it, some things we start we can't stop. We get started and we find out they're so beneficial. We are so happy with them. They benefit us in so many ways that we don't stop. Olivia said, I pledged to volunteer more, and I've been helping at the local food bank for 13 months now. Congratulations. Way to go, Olivia. That's something that they're always in need of and we can never do too much of, is helping others. Noah said, I wanted to drink more water every day. I have kept that habit, and I'm keeping it this year. All right, good for you. Absolutely. Way to go. Way to go, way to go, way to go, Noah. Mason says, I promise to spend more quality time with my kids, and I've made it a weekly priority. Wonderful. Enjoy that time. Don't they grow so fast? Don't they just grow so incredibly fast? You blink and it's just so fast. Yeah, excellent habit. Great for the body. Way to go. Olivia's getting another shout out. Um, so is the water. Noah drinking water, getting another one. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Bill said, I've resolved to send one thank you note a month, and it's been a great habit to maintain. I did miss a day. I mean, I did miss this month, but it's not over yet. Okay, you're absolutely right. So you didn't miss it yet. You didn't miss it yet. You just, up until now, you haven't sent it. So I'm sure that'll be something you get on. That's a wonderful thing to get. We don't get letters and notes and that anymore, do we? We really don't. We email everything. We insta message it or all these other ways to send things to people. But a letter, there's nothing quite like a birthday card. Opening a birthday card, opening a Christmas card. Those things are so much fun. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to Charlotte. Miss Charlotte said, I set out to reduce clutter in my house last year. I've been donating items every season that had I had donated items every season that has come along. My house is fantastic and decluttered, and it's going to stay that way. Way to go, Charlotte. I recently had a tremendous a great experience with when you redo something and restart something. It's absolutely wonderful. Good old fashioned mail. One of the comments, yes, snail mail. Good old fashioned snail mail. Yep. Although as lazy and forgetful as I can be about answering email, sometimes it's almost snail mail. Lucas says, I made it my mission to get outside more, and I've kept up with my daily walks. Way to go. Another good habit to keep going. Good things for the body. Those things they can stick. The drinking the extra water, the going for the walk, the starting a daily journal. Those things, like those are a few of the things that we notice a difference in us. Like we notice what we're doing is different, how we're doing things are different, what we're feeding us is a little bit different. So that's always nice. Amelia said, I resolved to learn how to cook a few simple dishes at a time. And now I make a great lasagna. Way to go, Amelia. Yum, yum. Okay, Amelia, got the lasagna down. Bill, we still haven't forgotten that beef Wellington. So when it's food time, we will certainly remember that. Okay, Sam says, also vowed to declutter one room at a time. I steadily worked at it all through the year, and this year my house looks beautiful. Wonderful. Sounds like we've all had some house redoing stuff going on. A lot of us have had some house redoing stuff. There's nothing quite like that totally fresh put together feeling, that knowing where everything is. Of course, if you're as bad as I was, you had to relearn where you put all the stuff because it wasn't always where it was supposed to be. It was this on the counter, that over there on that shelf, this over here in that drawer. It's so nice. It's so organized. It's funny. I had to learn how to get it to be organized. Where did I put it? Now it's where it's supposed to be. I can't find it. Yeah. Elijah says, I told myself I'd write one poem a week last year. So far, I have a notebook full of them. Ah, way to go, Elijah. Writing, personal journey, notes, letters, poems, songs. Writing is so therapeutic. It's so therapeutic. Harper says, I committed to saying yes to new opportunities, and it's brought so many positive changes. All right. All right. Committed to saying yes to new opportunities. Congratulations. Way to go, Harper. That's a hard thing to do. Say yes to new anything is a hard to do. Say yes and label it as an opportunity. That's a really cool thing to be able to do. Very good. You have to let us know what some of those opportunities have been. Excuse me. Thank you. Benjamin said, I wanted to spend more time gardening last year. I didn't really get to do much of that. So many things kept up, and I started a new job. I have started I have started my plants at the end of last year, and this year, every season, I'm making it a point. Way to go, Benjamin. Good luck. Gardens are hard to grow. Don't let anybody tell you different. They take time. Uh, I have a very good friend who makes it look so easy. Uh, Not to mention your name, but you know who you are. Beautiful, beautiful. The garden is so beautiful when she's tending to it. It's so possible. I'm going to work with a little window garden. That's about going to be my extent of my expertise. Because I don't I only have a green thumb. I don't think I have a green anything in me at all sometimes. Abigail says, I promised myself I'd try meditation, and now it's part of my daily routine. Another one of those great things that we get started and we realize this is so good for me, and I feel it and I see it. Thanks for the hearts and the good little uh, thumbs up and signs there. That's just wonderful. Nathaniel, hi, Nathaniel. Nathaniel said, I vowed to write a new recipe every month, and now I am actually working on a cookbook, and my cooking skills have improved so much. Way to go, Nathaniel. Yeah, good cooking. Good cooking. I like that. Ryan said, I promised myself I'd keep in touch with old friends. And I reconnected with so many people last year. I plan on doing the same thing this year. Very good. Very good. And he says the same thing this year, reaching any of those I haven't already managed to scare down. All right. Good deal. Lily, I want to make it a point to watch less TV and spend more time outdoors. I tried last year, but it didn't work. Okay. All right, so go. And she also says, and so far this year, I've stuck to that. So there you go. Up until now, you haven't done it, but now sounds like you're about ready to do it. So that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. All right. Kevin also says, Kevin is saying, I promised myself I'd finally take up yoga, and I've been doing it twice a week. Excellent, 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 excellent. Lot of good stuff there for uh, resolutions. Lots of resolutions there. A lot of great ones that have already been done. Laura just said, I said I'd volunteer at least once a month, and I did that every month. I'm also starting with that again this year. Very good. And we have a few volunteers. We had some running. We had some journaling. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Keep up the resolutions. Keep up the good job. And for those of you who make the resolution, not the resolute, good for you. Keep up the good job, because that's consistency. That is definitely consistency. And we had several of those. Okay. Now that we are we are now that we are past we have the election, we're past the inauguration. Um, how many of you get, what do you feel when I say, okay, guys, we're all in this together? We're all in this together. How are you feeling? What are you thinking? What does that make you feel? What kind of response does that give you? We're all in this together. Do you all kind of feel like that's sort of what this is? This is a unity issue. We have during the last year, even, it's been so divisive over so many things. Well, now everything we have is, we have one thing. We have a president, we have an administration. Time to move forward. What are you doing? What are you going to do? How do you feel? So we'll take those two questions kind of and throw them in. Emily said, absolutely, I feel like we're together. At the end of the day, we share the same country, the same challenges, the same hopes for a better future. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bill said, yes, I believe that unity is crucial. While our votes may differ, our shared goals for safety, prosperity, and opportunity bind us together. Absolutely. Absolutely. I want you to know that in going through our responses, everyone really had such a good, it was great to hear, because this is, Ava says, this is a good way to see it too. I think so. Disagreement is a part of democracy, but working toward common solutions and understanding helps us move forward as one. I thought that was really, that's absolutely right. We're supposed to be different. We're not supposed to think the same. um, Here's one from Mommy. A friend of mine shared a poignant video about people being in survival mode. So voted for the promise or survival for the promise or survival versus being privileged enough to focus on voting about social issues. It made so much sense to me. The video also said, in order to be less, I'm sorry, give me one second. In order to be less divided, we have to step outside of ourselves and lean into understanding the others, especially when we disagree. Absolutely. That is the key to life. I mean, we bring it up in this context, in this political, so to say, context. But this is life. This isn't political. Like talking with people, being able to communicate, to disagree, to agree, to share, to like, to don't like. That is a part of living life. If you are living in a bubble where everyone around you believes what you believe, you're all on the same page all the time. There's never any difference in the way you speak. You're in a bubble. Right. I mean, the purpose is speak out, speak to those different, find people different than yourself, learn how to speak to people different, give each other space. Give each other, if you have an opinion, trust that someone else has an opinion. If you believe your opinion is right and the way it needs to be, believe that somebody else has an opinion that they think is right and is the way it needs to be. Now, can you combine those two opinions and come out with a third something great? Can you just combine those two opinions and learn a little bit more about each other? Can you just listen to each other's opinion? That's what we've lost a lot of. Love this. Let me not rant. My apologies. Um, Samantha said, I do believe we can be together. No matter the political differences, we're all navigating the same environment and we need to find ways to collaborate. Exactly. Wonderfully said, Samantha. Thank you. Wonderfully said. Ami, thank you. Wonderfully said. Wonderfully said. If you can post that video, that might even be helpful, or let me know where to go. I'll go there and I'll get it posted for us. I like that. I really like that. That is said very well. Oliver, absolutely. The core issues, health, safety, and prosperity, affect everyone, regardless of how we voted. Exactly. We're all waking up tomorrow in the same world. We're all in the same orbit. We're all facing a lot of the same things. So I love that. I really do. Kevin says yes, because the consequences of policies will impact all of us. We need to find common ground to ensure progress for everyone. Very well said. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Laura said, I believe so. Sometimes I'm a little scared. Our political choices may vary, but really our fundamental values and concerns, education, health, security, we all share those things. Whether we're afraid or we love it, we all share those things. You're absolutely right. And that to the fear. Don't let the fear get you. No matter how you feel about something, super happy, super scared, super sad, super mad, take your emotion, put it on side for a little bit, and remember, we're all in this together. We're all in this together. It is the greatest opportunity. We have such a difference of opinion on so many things. This is the greatest time ever to build a bridge to connect those two or three or four different venues that are floating out that we don't talk about enough. It would do so good to talk about it. Grace said, I do. No single vote changes the fact that we're all part of the same society and our well-being is interconnected. Love it. Very well said. We are very, very interconnected. And the better, excuse me, this other one just went off here. Sometimes it'll let me know. Thank you for sending that video. We will definitely get that posted. Um, Emma says something else. I know we are. Political differences shouldn't erase the fact that we all want a secure, thriving future. Exactly. Exactly. Believe that whatever your opinion is, that person who has the opposite opinion, it doesn't mean they don't want the same thing that you want. It doesn't mean that they don't want security and good education and good health. It means they have a difference of opinion about what that good is or what that good means. It doesn't mean that you're wrong. It doesn't mean that they're wrong. means we have a difference of opinion. And you know what you do with a difference of opinion? You share and you give each other space to share. I love that about my friends, my girlfriends, my guy friends, my friends, that we can be very, very different and still function in this crazy world that makes you that wants you to believe sometimes that you have to believe either a left or right. You can't kind of understand both. You can. You can understand both. We can build a bridge. I'm not sure who this is. I don't have a name bite. Yes, we might see things differently, but ultimately we all benefit from working together rather than tearing each other down. Yes, hallelujah. Amen to that. Boy, 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 boy. Think about that. We spend more time tearing each other down than we do lifting each other up. There's something wrong with the humanism in us when that happens, because I heard it said that when it's time to be buried, when it's your life is done, six people are going to carry you to that site where you belong, more than likely. How many of you have six people lifting you up right now? Why don't we have those six people in our lives right now? Isn't it important to be lifted up now before we drop down into the ground later? So lift each other up. Oh, really? That's what you think? God, I think that's kind of crazy. But you know, that I have to look into that. I hadn't considered that before. I hadn't considered that before. Oh, I'm sorry that made you so sad. I'm sorry that frightened you. Oh, there's something I can say, or is there anything I can say to help you feel better? Go out of your way. Ask a good question. Be kind. If you can be anything, be kind. Ami says professional introvert. Oh, so much. Professional expert is what Johnny is. So Oliver says, yes, because our communities, schools, workplaces rely on cooperation, we have to find ways to work together. Kevin, again, I believe so. Even when opinions different, our futures are interlinked. Our collaboration is vital, and it is, and that's something that's very important. And that word has been mentioned more than a few times tonight. It is very important that we work together. It's the what is it? The ripple effect. That's really good. It's the ripple effect. One thing that you do touches how many other people? Do you know what sharing your opinion does? Touches that many other people. How many people? And that ripples to the next, to the next, to the next. Sharing your opinion isn't about being agreed with, or you definitely have a misinterpretation of the word opinion. Sharing your opinion is just that. It's just that. It's an opinion, period, based on your life experiences, your life beliefs. So we've all got different opinions. So it's essential. I believe we are in this together. We will all come together and we will all move forward. And we will move forward in many different ways, on many different levels, but we will move forward because that's what we do best. In the end of it all, that's what we do best. Move forward. So keep going. Okay, another answer. I do. The outcome of the election impacts everyone. So it's essential we find common ground and move forward together. Absolutely. Um, Another answer, Brian says, another thing, we all have a stake in what happens next. Coming together is the only way to tackle the challenges ahead. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Very well said. Very well said, folks. I enjoy I enjoy that we can be different and we can have a place where we can talk about being different. And that's what makes us so much the same, because we're all Bill, Ava, Liam, Ami, Bob, Chris, Laura, Brian. We all have something in common, and more. And if I haven't said your name, Grace, Liam, um, we we have a place that we come together that says we're really different and come from different places, think different things, worship in different churches. Um, but we can come together to say, how's your week going? How are you feeling about things? And this is a safe place to say, how are you feeling about things? Do you need a pick me up? Let us know. We'll pick you up. Do you need a just listen to me? Well, give us a shout out. We'll just listen to you. Let us know what it is that you need because together we're all in this community. Thank you for joining us in the Lightning Room tonight. It has been a lively conversation. I'm looking forward to perhaps it's a little late where we are, depending on where our time zones are. But I think tomorrow I'm definitely going to be trying a mocktail. It's between the vanilla cream. It's between the vanilla cream and the what's it called? The pineapple pina colada one. I don't know. I think the pina colada might win out, but we'll see. Anyway, you all have a super peach. Johnny's gonna try peach. Bill raspberry. I was gonna try raspberry. Emma cucumber. Okay, cool cucumber. Okay, so we've all agreed the mocktails are a tremendous success. Got it. Look forward to seeing you all next week. Until then, have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful week and peace and love to you all. Good evening.